Welcome guys to another brand new video. I'm George and today we will be reviewing Uncharted 1 Drake's Fortune. Well, as you have probably understood, I'm using Uncharted 2 gameplay because I have Uncharted Drakes Fortune for the PS3 and I couldn't find a way to record the actual gameplay from Uncharted Drakes Fortune from my PS3 and transport it into my PS4. So yeah, I hope this doesn't change anything. Uncharted 2 is still a great game and its graphics look like Uncharted 1's. And yeah, let's get straight into the review. Firstly, let's talk about the gameplay. Uncharted 1 Drake's Fortune, for the time it was made, it had very interesting gameplay. In my opinion, the controls were quite clunky and while using DualShock 3, which is one of the most broken, I would say, plastic controllers out there, it made the game worse in a way and broken. Not like Uncharted 3, which was broken entirely, but kinda unplayable. Throwing grenades while using the 6-axis motion control was one of the worst ways to throw a grenade. Like, it never worked when I used it. It was so broken. But the gameplay overall is not that bad actually. It's decent, but it needed something more in my opinion. It's not perfect, it's still something. Well, now let's talk about the story of Uncharted 1. Uncharted 1 throws you straight into action, and this is a good thing in my opinion, but you need then the backstory. Uncharted 1 didn't have a backstory at all. It begins with the boat chapter, pirates attacking you for no reason at all, and this wasn't a good approach in my opinion. It needed something more. But if we miscount that, the story is actually pretty amazing. You discover everything that's been happening in the island while you're moving forward, and the atmosphere of that one island makes it more interesting. You feel like you are Indiana Jones and going in temples, discovering ancient tombs and monasteries. It's an interesting game, but in some parts it's so random. For example, in I believe the second chapter, Incas used barrels with dynamite. I believe Incas never used dynamite. They didn't even know what dynamite is. So it has some plot holes, some terrible things. So yeah, it was quite random at that part. Also, what the hell were Nazis doing discovering gold treasure? I really don't know. This was very very bad, I would say. But if you ignore that, it doesn't make sense again. It's like the plot is very random and weird. I believe it needed something more. Also, the game is very short. I believe the campaign is 6 hours or 7 hours, something like that, and it kinda ruins the feeling. I believe the campaign was good but very short for a video game campaign. if that makes sense actually. Well, what else? I could say the characters are all brilliant, from Nathan Drake to Sally to Elena. I believe they made the characters perfect. No flaws at all, nothing bad. No one is awful. Well, with the exception of Roman, yeah. I never liked Roman. He felt like a rich old rival. and that's something I didn't like about the game. Okay. Well, what else can I say about Uncharted 1? It didn't have multiplayer, so that's one of the bad aspects. Not like Uncharted 2 and 3, which they had multiplayer and was quite enjoyable, I would say. Yes, they had, but yes, they had. Okay. I believe with Uncharted 2, they fixed the game completely. It was way better than Uncharted 1. It got its deserving sequel, and they improved on every aspect of the game. This is quite hard to do when you're making a sequel. Sometimes you make again the same mistakes or just bad decisions, but Uncharted 2 Among Thieves never did that, and I hope The Last of Us Part 2 doesn't do the same things that the original did bad. I would say the combat system and the enemy eye. Those were my only two problems with The Last of Us. Well, I believe we have reached the final verdict, and I believe Uncharted 1 earns a 9 out of 10. It's a solid game, one of the best that came out in the PS3, and one of the best campaigns of all time. But it needed something more, mostly a multiplayer and more detail in the story, but that's enough. That's enough, I would say. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Smash the like button for more, and comment down below in which review you would want to see next. I believe today Costas returns, so we will make some GTA 5 videos together, and so on. I hope you guys have enjoyed the gameplay of Uncharted 2 right now, and the review. Smash the like button. I'll see you guys in the next Snipe Squad review. Bye.